Well, we are at that point where it's time to move the meat birds out on the grass. There's two things we're going to fix today. Number one, the watering system we use, and we're going to put a bumper on our chicken tractors using a pool noodle. So stick around with us as we fix these two problems today. So we've run into a problem in the past where our waterers, see, we use this kind over here. This is where our egg layers are. We move them on the hill, but that's a 5-gallon water, and those things are extremely heavy. So in order for us to adjust this problem, we are going to split the chicken tractors in half in the door. And what that's going to allow us to do is to put a bell waterer in there and leave the 5-gallon bucket on top. So that's problem number one. So we've got to split that door in half, and then we've got to attach the 2x4 and everything. So problem number one. Problem number two, now that we've got the wheels, we're going to put little bumpers on the back of our chicken tractors. And that's going to help so we don't get any caught in there. Now we'll just take our 10 snips and cut the remaining chicken mesh. And here is that split 2x4 we are going to attach as the cross brace for the roof.
There you go.
Ready?
Yep. Yeah.
Chicken butt bumper time. We're taking some leftover PVC pipe we had, and we're going to cut it to size. Then we're going to use the pool noodles.
It's coming. Will it fit in there?
Well, we're going to find out. So okay. This is one of the things we were trying to figure out today, putting a bumper in the back.
Nice.
Like a glove. Oh, man.
The PVC that's been in our garage for 4 years.
Yeah, this is why you don't throw stuff away. Because this right here, reuse.
Loading the line.
All right, so the blue one is the shorter one. I'm going to leave it a little long so you don't have to do that. You just need to do one side.
Like a little cutout?
Like that.
Oh, it just needs to be a little shorter.
Yeah, just shorter.
Gotcha.
So then the little conduit will connect that to the wood.
I see what you're saying. It is like up that one. Tighten it up.
There you go.
There you go.
Little bumper, little butt bump.
Little butt bump.
All right, so we got that half done. This half is where the water is going to be. So that's split. Got the bumpers on, so now we got to do the second one. Well, so that is going to be our water setup. We're using these Bell style waters. We got these from Premier One. This is a different one from a different company. I don't want to say their name to maybe discredit them, but yeah, Nemo agrees. It came with this attachment. We tried this last year in our chicken tractors and it was absolutely terrible. They're not heavy enough. They tipped over. You lay them on the ground. It's just not a good setup. So we went with the Premier One Bell waterer. We're going to still use the same bucket from that company, but I would not recommend. Check the Amazon reviews. They're not very good. So it would have cost us more to ship them back than it was to actually purchase the system itself. So we kept the bucket and we're going to reuse it as well. So we've got our doors that are split on our chicken tractors. We've got our bumpers installed. So it looks like we're just about ready for this year's broiler chickens to go out on grass. Yeah, good luck. Look at them. Looking over the edge.
Yeah. If you'll come up.
And a rooster.
You guys are used to us working.
Yep. So, putting in a screw up there. Yeah, I think they're about ready to go. Starting to get to that ugly phase.
Yeah.
Aren't you? Where their feathers are coming in.
And make sure the little ones can reach.
Oh yeah, I think you're good.
Yeah.
Well, we're down here at the garden. Just want to give you a quick update. Behind me, I know you can't see, I've got it in cinematic mode. We're trying something fancy today. My daughter planted her sunflower seeds back there. That should be really pretty as long as the little critters, bunnies, raccoons, things like that don't eat them. And there's our garden. It's coming in nicely. The zucchini is really taking off. All of our tomatoes back there and our arch trellis. This one right here is still a work in progress. That's coming up next. We got more tomatoes that are in the house, and I'll get you a sneak peek of those too. And there's an update on our tomato plants. They had grown tall, so we just filled in more mulch, dirt, up to about 1 inch from the top, and that's going to promote more growth on the tomatoes. So in order to help keep things a little bit more organized this year, I started doing some herbs over here on the side, and I put them in alphabetical order. And my neighbor came up the other day, he said, looked at the garden, man, how do you find the time? I said, it's right here next to the sage. Get it? Alphabetical order, sage, time. All right, there's your dad joke of the day. Getting some carrot buckets ready.
Got something.
In the fluffy butt hut. Well, we thank you guys for joining us today. Hopefully, if you've got a chicken tractor, yep, Buzz is saying goodbye to. You can add those to your chicken tractors. It's just modifications we made. We added wheels last time. Now we're adding the little chicken butt bumpers so they don't get squished underneath. Splitting the roof in half. Yep. And putting a bell water instead of the big jugs. Those things were super heavy. And, you know, if you got your kids involved, helping your wife, even myself. So hopefully these tips are helping you. It's things that we are learning along the way. We're not going to have all the answers, but we're sharing our experiences with you. And hopefully you can continue to follow us along in our journey. Learn from us. Thank you guys for joining us today. We appreciate you for subscribing to our channel. And we'll see you on the next video. That's right. You tell them.